Twitch just dropped a nuke on woke vtubers. My, look at the time. The reckoning has begun. Let's get it.
Hey, what's up guys, Riff here. So in this video, we're once again talking about the AI related debate in the VTubing scene, but also with content creation generally. Twitch has put a lot of these virtue signalers who hate AI in a very tough position. Over the past couple of weeks, I've made several
Good. We need them to cry. We need them to seethe. And all they gotta do is just keep virtue signaling and just keep echoing in their echo chamber until one day, all of them will just silently take it as it is and just, shut the fuck up. Because right now, they're all they gonna do is just keep on this virtue signaling crusade, oh my god, AI ban, oh my gosh, Twitch do this, artists do that, holy shit, man, can you do something else besides complaining on Twitter? But then again though, probably most of them are V-tweeters. Yeah, it is what it is.
Several videos showcasing virtue signalers, primarily in the VTubing scene, who say that they will condemn content creators or platforms that support AI usage. But now Twitch has dropped a nuke. And by a nuke, I mean nothing really great for the platform, but something that is really testing the faithfulness of this virtue signaling. You can see this post right here reporting that Twitch and Amazon are apparently planning to use streams to train generative AI. Multiple sources told this user will be announced in the coming months. Despite some internal friction against it, creators may be able to opt out of some training data. And in the
at this point, they already knew, everybody knew, probably for those who live under a rock, Twitch already announced that they already been using AI features that are most of them are not official. It was probably 2 months ago, where they would try to implement beta access of AI that will help in clipping and that would help with subtitles. It's already there. The seeds of AI is already there 2 months ago, and it wouldn't be the fact where eventually they will just keep pushing with more and more AI features later down the line, since 2 months ago, where there was an announcement where they could implement a AI feature clip this, clip that, and it will automatically clip. It's already there, and also with subtitles as well. It's already been there. And when it comes to this, where with the announcement of they're gonna use probably a lot of streams just to train their AI. I mean, we already saw this one coming, since Twitch is already under Amazon, and probably Amazon is following suit with the implementation of AI, since every other company's doing it all the same. We already saw this one coming. Why is everybody just surprised? Holy shit! Oh no, Twitch is using AI now. Holy shit! No, we will not stand for this. We will riot, or we will just leave. Go leave. This ain't no airport. And I will actually bet that probably I'll give them a day or two. They will just come back here on Twitch and just continue streaming, and keeping their mouth shut. I will bet on that.
replies, you can see VTubers saying, "Ew, L, can we not?" Now, do you notice something very similar about all of these users?
Oh, okay.
They all have blue check marks, meaning they pay for Twitter. They are paying for a monthly subscription to Twitter, which pays for Grok and generative AI usage on that platform, immediately making them hypocrites and virtue signalers, but that is to be expected. But as you can see, some of the quotes are pointing out exactly what I'm talking about, saying, which were the streamers who their morally blessed bowels over AI? Will they quit Twitch now? Take a stand? Oh, what's that? Their bags are still greedy. That's what I thought. The only thing surprising is they aren't already doing this. Amazon owns them. Amazon is all in on AI,
True.
which means the people bitching about AI are already hypocrites, but they aren't ready to admit that.
Yeah, like all of the big creators, especially for big VTubers, they will just say, in the meantime, they will just keep continuing. Like they will complain now, and then later on they will just continue like nothing ever happens, because Twitch is already paying them like a lot of money, probably with the splits, because they already are established. They already have their platforms when it comes to like big content creators, streamers, and even VTubers as well. They already have that big split from Twitch. But I don't know for like smaller content creators, streamers, and VTubers though, because they have to like get like a small cut when it comes to like from being affiliates or being brand new partners and stuff. But these kinds of creators with blue check marks and already have their platforms, yo, like they can just like say things just to appease with their communities and appease to the anti-AI tribe, and then they'll just continue on. It's like having billionaires going to charities and say like a lot of motivational shit and just go on with their daily lives just to, like keep their profit margins go up. It is what it is.
Now, of course, like I said, we've been talking about this primarily in the VTubing scene for the last couple of weeks. These people virtue signaling about AI usage. Most of them have blue check marks, as they will in this video as well. But how will they respond to this? Because now the main platform used by many of these virtue signalers in the related scenes is using generative AI. What are they going to do? Because they've been condemning content creators and platforms for any AI usage whatsoever, and now their main platform is doing the same. What will they do? Oh, they're just going to do hollow virtue signaling, as we can expect. Here's some examples of that. This user saying, not staying quiet about this. First of all, Zach says apparently, which gives me hope that if there is enough pushback, it will not come to be a real thing. Second of all, my disappointment grows larger and larger for this platform I once claimed to love and be passionate about. Heck, at one point I even dreamed about becoming a Twitch ambassador. Lastly, if any of my mutuals or followers likes the idea of Twitch using our streams to train their garbage intelligence, please unfollow me. You don't even have to tell me about it, just go. Wow.
Oh my gosh, man. Yo. I just want to say something. At the point where I know Chunky Lotus, because back then, probably like 2 months ago, where I stumbled across Chunky Lotus, like them playing Helldivers 2, and being being a meme within Helldivers 2. Like I kind of admire that. But yeah, like probably like this is their opinion with the whole Twitch thing. Yeah, like they're entitled to that shit. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to like go with this whole virtue signaling thing. But then again, though, like they got the blue check marks, so they are farming for like virtue signaling points, or just get the bag. I do understand, I do understand, like rent is due and probably they need to pay like a lot of bills, so yeah, probably they have to like go through a lot of virtue signaling and pandering just to pay the bills.
Amazing virtue signal right here, because this person clearly is not going to leave Twitch, right?
True.
They're making it clear they're disappointed, but they're not going anywhere. But they also say on the same hand, if you support what's happening here, please unfollow me. Yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. This person is not going anywhere, and we're going to see more posts doing the exact same. This VTuber saying, ew, do not stay quiet about this, even if they go through with it. Generative AI is a strain on the future of human creativity. and should not be supported by bigger platforms like.
Then again, the newsflash, every company, every big platform are using it. We are in, like, we already have AI in the, for what, like 5 or probably around like 6 years now, since like AI first started in 2020 or probably 2021. I don't know, but I'll give like an estimate to that range. But yeah, like at this point, like AI is everywhere. Yeah, it's not nice. It's I do agree that it is a stain on future human creativity. I do agree to that. But then again, though, like, it never stops. The train never stops. It will just keep chugging along. Like, you can just virtue signal, like, complain, like, how many times you want, and like, the earth still rotates. The train will still go, like, still chugging, and more companies, more and more people would still use AI. Like, it's that simple. Like, no, like, no, what, nobody, especially for like ordinary people who who would go to Twitter and just read a bunch of virtue signaling points, and then they will just change their minds, like, oh shit, you know what, I'll just stop using AI because some user on the internet, or especially on Twitter, said is bad, or it's bad for the environment. I should stop. Not every ordinary people, especially for the normies, wouldn't care two shits about this virtue signaling shit, man. They just go on their merry way, or probably they will just make their own companies, starting from the bottom all the way to the top by using AI. Things are changing. The future is now, old man. But then again, though, like, I will predict that they will still like complain for future, like, for in the future, and everything will be AI. Like, everything will be AI, and they will be still complaining, and then after complaining, like, behind the scenes they're using AI as well, because they cannot do anything about it.
This, which of course, just like the last user, blue checkmark in their name supporting AI usage on Twitter, and again, Twitch in their bio. Like, are you gonna actually make a stand about this? You clearly have a huge issue with generative AI, and now it appears that Twitch is going to use generative AI, which is not a surprise because Amazon has been all in on AI, as Savvy mentioned earlier in this video. But of course, time will tell. Will they actually stick to their morals and follow through on what they're saying? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, also another thing where, like, they will just question, like, oh shit, where are your principles? Where are your morals? Bitch. Like, principles and morals, yes, you can still have principles and morals. But then again, though, we are living in the real world. We are not in some fantasy land where everything is the same as always for probably like 50 years, 100 years at a time, that you will stay the same thing. No, we are living in the real world where things change, like technology advances, and a lot of things are implemented. Like, time has changed. The like advancement of technology would absolutely be everywhere, since a lot of people will be first amazed, and then later on they will be more and more interested in applying those technologies that are advancing to their own, like, pipelines, in their own works. Like, more and more people every day, as like, as time goes by, people are gonna keep using them. And, like, if you think, like, oh yeah, like, you're doing this for the money, or you're doing this just to, like, just you hate artists, or just you hate human creativity. Human creativity will still be there, as long at the same time, as long as AI will be there as well. It will just be another medium. AI, like Gen AI, will be another medium, because a lot of people will use generative AI. It sucks, it's bad, it steals like a lot of artwork from a lot of artists. Yes, that is sad, but we cannot do anything about that, because it's like the rampant advancements of generative AIs keep improving over and over again. Like, if you can remember, the first generative AI that is made is pretty much the Will Smith eating a spaghetti. Yeah, that was that was like ground zero of generative AI. There's still a lot of mistakes, a lot of inconsistencies, and its overall look shit, right? But a couple of years goes by, and probably more. We're talking about like 4 or 5 years down the line. It has improved, and like the overall like anatomy and overall aesthetics and all. Yeah, but there are still inconsistencies, and it's a little bit wonky. There's always gonna be wonky, and there's always gonna be inconsistencies. But then again, though, we never know. Like further years down the line, they will actually patch that, and at that point, we'll never know which is actually real and which is actually AI, which is the scary part. But unfortunately, we are getting there. So, for what I'm gonna say is just, yeah, AI is bad, Gen AI is bad, but there's nothing we can do about it. Instead of just like complaining, virtue signaling, and just overall like saying some like bullshit that never is gonna not like nothing's gonna ever happen. Like just if you're just gonna keep complain, you know what? Just complain, and nothing that you can do and say will never happen. All you gotta do is find solutions, or find a way to to adapt, or you can pretty much like stick to your own stick to your own principles. Like, oh yeah, I know like AI exists, but still I'm still gonna prefer make things with my own two hands, or with the expertise and skills that I've learned throughout the years as I am an artist, because you already learn a ton of techniques, a ton of aesthetics from back when you're still just new to art and new to anything. But you can still use the things that you learned throughout those years to still provide service. You can still commission, and you can still make things from your two hands, and you will still be proud of it. I will guarantee you, like, there's still a lot of people would do commissions, as will do want to pay a lot of money for human art. There are still a market for it. But right now, there are a lot of markets, especially for right now, like human art market, and also the emerging Gen AI market. It is what it is. All you gotta do is either adapt, or you can still make art while AI is everywhere. You can still make art, because human art as it is will become more and more prestige, and it would be it would be turned into a brand, right? Like, as for example, like if we're gonna talk about like fashion, right? Fashion, where like handbags or even like clothes. Yeah, like there's a lot of like companies are now making clothes, t-shirts, or even like jackets and stuff. But there are some there's some stores that would sell their clothes, or their purses, or anything, accessories or whatnot. Like, there's still gonna be that market where they will pay stupid amount of money to get what they want. Here's an example. If they're gonna buy a purse that with the branding on it, I know like they're gonna spit out like huge amount of money just to buy that purse, because they already know who the person made that purse, or who the brand made that purse. It's like Gucci or Balenciaga or any other fashion brands. Like, you can apply that to yourself, that, oh yeah, this art right here, I made it because there's a signature at the bottom right, says there, like, I am the artist, that is my signature. You can apply that, and everything that you make eventually will become like a fortune. Another example is the famous artist back in the old days, Leonardo da Vinci. Even though that right now, like, it's like his artworks are pretty much old and dusty, but it can still fetch like millions and millions of dollars today. Because, yo, like, even if like in today, like, if we can take a picture, we can use a camera. Like, the camera has more quality with the environment. Like, it is crystal clear. But even like the an art that would be like organic and made with, made with love, or made with an actual artist, it will fetch a high price. And I will believe that any artist that would believe in their art would get their millions, will get their fortune. Because at the end of the day, as long as you make your art with love, and also you have a lot of pride in your art, that you would believe that it would be the be your magnus opus, your actual masterpiece, you will get there eventually. Just believe in your art, believe in your craft.
But here's another post made by another VTuber with a blue check mark simply saying F off. Now, this person has a huge problem with AI. Just search AI. They have a post every couple days saying F AI and all this stuff. But of course, they make exceptions. They returned to Twitter and paid for it, saying that, well, you know what?
Oh my gosh, man. I remember this type of messaging where Blue Sky just recently launched. Where Blue Sky launched, a lot of people would say, "Oh yeah, fucking Twitter. I'm gonna leave Twitter and go to Blue Sky." And then, like, hours later, they're already back here on Twitter. Just mark my words. For those who says like they're gonna leave Twitch, give them a day or two, probably hours, and they'll be back. Yep.
F Twitter, F Elon Musk, and F AI. But you know what?
All right, let me read it here. I will be returning to Twitter after having a very nice but needed conversation. It made me realize that there are many amazing people who follow me here and how it needs to hear and need my tips and focus content. But I want to make content for the amazing people who follow me here. Yo, you can just say like, oh yeah, I made another account from this another social media platform. Why not just follow me there, and I will continue making content that would spread the word of what I want to spread. Man.
Can make an exception for myself because, well, I need to be an inspiration for trans people on this platform. Incredible. Now, here's the thing. I recognize this user, and it took me a minute. I'm like, why do I recognize this person? But this is why. This is a post they made about a year ago saying, I am now addicted to cracking eggs. I can't stop it. Your gender is in danger. Run while you still can. Also promoting their Twitch in the same breath. But anyways, if you're not terminally online and you don't understand what egg cracking is, it is almost exclusively used as a term where individuals spot confused people, mostly children, who are insecure about their identity, and they push them to become trans and start taking medication or having surgeries and all those things. It is a very...
Alright. I don't know, but I think... But I'm going to say this might be controversial, but... I am not in favor of having children to go to a transformation. I am not in favor in that. Because they're not in the age, or they are not in the right mind to make these life-changing decisions. Like, for example, if the minimum age of, like, let's say 18 to like let you have the ability to drive a car, and also like the you need to be 21 to drink alcohol, I would want to like I would want like every person, like yeah, like it is in their right to, you know, like they choose who they want to be. Like I do support that, but I want that to be like in the minimum age of 23 or probably 25, because at that moment, like at that certain age, they already have like their brain fully developed and can think like the possible consequences of yeah, what are the downsides or what are the good sides. Like they have enough time to discuss or to research on their own what is the like what are the beneficials or what are the detrimentals of this life-changing decision. I want them to have more time to think about it, or probably talk to their friends, their families, or even like like a professional like a psychologist, you know. If if they are convinced that yeah, I definitely need this uh life-changing decision, yeah, they can go ahead, like they can be whoever they want, but I want them to think a lot. I want them to research. I want them to, you know, get enough information before they can commit, because this is pretty much the Rubicon. Because once you go full in, you will never come back. Like this is the point of no return. This is the last save point before, like you cannot save like in future. Like you cannot just reload your save file. That's why I can support like who, like if they want to do a transformation at the minimum age of 23 or 25. That's it.
Very, very frequently used thing by groomers. This whole thing is absolutely disgusting. Like, I can't believe this is so normalized in the VTubing scene. But then again, this same person is virtue signaling about AI while staying on Twitter, staying on Twitch. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to actually follow their own principles. And you know what? Like, the average person virtue signaling about this subject, ladies and gentlemen. But here's another one saying, I can't take this anymore. Feel free to subscribe to me on YouTube. Whoop, I got bad news for you. YouTube does the exact same thing. That's right. They train AI with content on YouTube as well.
At the same time, like YouTube has the most egregious AI moderation ever. Like the AI moderation on YouTube is so shit. Like right now there's a massive event going on right now, but I will talk about it in the next video. But holy shit, man, like throughout the years with AI moderation on YouTube, boy howdy, a lot of channels are just went Thanos snap for the wrong reasons.
Well, so you can't go there either if you're virtue signaling about AI. And then some people also add on saying, if I can't opt out of all data training, I might actually move stuff to YouTube or even TikTok. Oh, more bad news. They do that on TikTok as well.
Even worse, I would suggest all VTubers do not go to TikTok. TikTok is shit. Even if you're gonna do a live stream or probably like do a lot of content on TikTok, guess what? Their moderation is even worse on TikTok, because like their AI moderation on TikTok, that every time they will see a VTuber, they will think that it is AI slop, and they will suppress your account until you're gonna use your own, like you're just gonna use your webcam and just use your real face, so that like you can get like a lot of views. It is that bad on TikTok. Like if you think YouTube is worse, TikTok is even worser.
So I guess that's another platform you can't go to. And then we have this person saying, where are we moving to if this actually happens? Well, you can't do YouTube, you can't do TikTok. I would say Kick, but you can't do Kick because the virtue signaler said that is a platform for bigots and you're not allowed to go there without being.
Then again though, I haven't even heard Kick using AI. Oh my god, they are pretty much cornered. Yo, they are cornered. Holy shit. Well, then again though, there is Rumble. But I don't know, because Rumble has the like the streamers like, what is it, like Tectone or even Andrew Tate. I don't know. At this point, like, they are cornered, and all they gotta do is just say that Twitch is bad for implementing AI, and they just gonna shut up. Just shut up and stream. Like, everyone's gonna, like, right now, everyone's gonna be mad, and then the next day, they will just forget what even happened.
Canceled. That has been another very hot topic in the VTubing scene. But also we have some more light-hearted responses from Grimmy here saying, VTubers artists often expressly say their art can't be used in relation to AI, so I'm going to make 10,000 accounts and use generative AI to make Asmin and Hassan make out for 24 hours a day to poison farming stuff for AI and ruin this for every shareholder.
You know what? I support this. You know what? This is an absolute good use of the AI features, man. Or you know what? Even better, just make like 1,000 Twitch accounts and have them stream like simultaneously. Just just stream a AI generated video about probably bad shit, some gory shit. Yo, just AI generate some one of the most bad shit that probably it would be in the grounds of getting banned. But you know what? Do it for the funny. Do it for the lols. Let's see what happens. And then probably Twitch would backpedal from this. This is a bad move because a lot of people are abusing this and giving their AI bad data to train. You know what? This is the good move right here. Good move. Good job, Grimmy.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough in terms of response right there. And Pippa says, please use this technology to make closed captions that don't suck. Yes, that'd be actually a very good thing for Twitch, but you guys get it at this point. Like, there is so much virtue signaling about AI. People saying that they will not support anyone or anything that uses AI. Now, most of them have blue badges, like I say, but now they're in a very tough spot. They have to put their money where their mouth is because they've been saying this about other people and platforms for a very long time. And now Twitch, their main platform, is going to go into this. What do? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. They're going to continue virtue signaling and they're going to make exceptions for themselves. And it's just so hypocritical. Classic. It's so sad and so hypocritical, but what do you expect from all of these people on social media? But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like. Consider subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads as well as multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yo, great video from Rev. Man, if this virtue signaling, they would actually be their person of their word and absolutely just leave Twitch, go ahead. At the same time, it will be a good thing. You know why? Because it will be lessen the competition, and you will be, if you're gonna be sticking to Twitch, and then a lot of streamers are just moving out of Twitch because AI bad, AI boogeyman is bad, we don't want AI, we just gotta move to another platform. Let them go, and then you'll be the one, probably the only streamer or VTuber that will get the entire viewership of that sphere. You know what? That is a pretty good idea. yo, like Twitch gonna keep implementing AI features, and if you don't want that, just leave. They probably YouTube, but nah, they use AI. Probably like if they like, even though like the current state of the AI moderation of YouTube, you will probably gonna get your channel deleted because of the wrong reasons. And you know what? I guess like the lesser like the lesser evil here is Kick, because like you don't want to be like, if you want to be associated with the other like bad streamers there, then you go ahead, you can just be your own sphere within Kick, because there are VTubers on Kick that are, like, that are wholesome, that are sweet, and also like they have the best moderators out there. Like they have the best moderators because the atmosphere of Kick, and like they have their own safe space on Kick. So yeah, like which way, VTuber person, which way? Like there's like, if you're gonna choose to stay on Twitch or just move out, make your choice.